A KSL Sports presentation. Game Night Live kicks off now. Sponsored by UCCU.
Can you believe it? 8 weeks up, 8 weeks down in the high school football season already. With just 2 weeks before we hit the high school playoffs now, every game has huge implications on those brackets. And we've got it all covered for you right here, right now on Game Night Live. And we want to get you started off in Region 8. A Region 8 clash. The Dons enter at 6-1 and the Bulldogs at 4-2, both top 3 in the RPI. Great start for Spanish Fort. Caden Vest gets the handoff. He's going to the house. 72 yards for the first score to get the fireworks started in this one. Later in the first, McKay Smith, a good pump fake, gets Brock Jacobson open, and perfect pass right in the stride gives the Dons the 14-6 lead after one. Third quarter, Provo down 9. Garrick Orchard to Griffin DiMartini. Spanish Fork misses the tackle, and that's costly. Provo in for the score to make it a 2-point game. A few minutes later, Spanish Fork pulls out a double pass. Smith to Bronson Kalalui. Down the field to Jacobson, goes up and just powers for the catch, his second touchdown of the game. This game goes into the fourth quarter with Spanish Fork holding a 35-26 lead. Vest with an amazing game. Starts the fourth quarter with a 75-yard touchdown run, 325 yards rushing and 3 touchdowns on the night. And the Dons lead early in the fourth by 16. Provo needs a big play to come back, and this will help. Orchard to Oliver McKay, 56 yards. Provo would miss the 2-point conversion, so they're still down by 9. Couple minutes later, Orchard to Ronnie White, right. 9-yard touchdown gets the Bulldogs within 2. 4 minutes left. Orchard connects with DiMartini. He did it earlier, does it again here. The defender loses DiMartini, and Provo goes into the end zone to take the lead. It's a 20-7 fourth quarter for Provo. The defense will hold, and Provo upsets Spanish Fork. Orem on the road at Cedar Valley. Let's call this the Fletty Iongi show. His first touch goes 70 yards for the touchdown, and he was just getting started for the Tigers. Because on the next drive, well, there's no hole. There's changes directions here, so he still finds a way to score. A long 20 yards, but he still gets into the end zone. 3 first quarter touchdowns for him. 5 total in the half. Orem wins 38-16. Lone Peak's only loss of the season came from an out-of-state opponent, but on Friday, Skyridge had them on the ropes. Can Skyridge get the upset? We'll show you that. Plus, an exciting finish between Logan and Mountain Crest and another 100-yard pick six from Roy. Could it be? Yeah, we've got all that coming up. And the best of Week 8, all condensed in 90 amazing seconds. It's the Game Night Live highlight reel coming up. Game Night Live continues at Lone Peak High School, where the Knights have only lost once all season, and that was against a California school. Well, on Friday, it was a top 5 contest in Class 6A. Lone Peak, number 2 in the RPI, taking on 4th-ranked Skyridge. Lone Peak down 7-3 in the second quarter. Then Sean Tahi breaks loose. A 39-yard touchdown run to put the Knights up 10-7. Same score, final 2 minutes of the third quarter. Lone Peak at the 15, Kepaniume Tolu picked off by Darian Diarte. 2 plays later, Zayden Selu is just going to blow past the Lone Peak defense. He's on his horse, 70 yards for the touchdown and the lead. He would add another touchdown in the fourth quarter. Skyridge upsetting Lone Peak 21-16. The Bingham Miners are 3-4, but they're ranked 8th in the RPI. Friday night, they were on the road against number 14 Riverton. In the first quarter, Riverton's Andrew Nielsen out of the pocket, deep to Bennett Nielsen. A 55-yard touchdown for the early 7-0 lead. Less than a minute to go in the half. Aiden Dunn to John Kulimushi. Nice one-handed grab, but Bingham can't score, so it's a 7-7 tie at the half. Third quarter, Felici Felipe dives in from the 1-yard line. The Miners take the lead, and the Miners get the win 21-16 on the road. Big-time rivalry game out in Harriman. Mountain Ridge hosting Harriman in the backyard brawl. Harriman's Bryce Benson airs it out for Taylor Hatch. That would set up a score. Then in the fourth quarter, Mountain Ridge trailing by 3. Wyatt Bingham rolls out, finds Cohen Cunningham in the end zone. Mountain Ridge takes the lead. Later in the fourth, Benson to the air. Picked off by Cannon Montgomery, and the Sentinels get the win 20-10, and all the rivalry bragging rights that come with it. Corner Canyon ranked number 1 in the RPI. They're at home against Copper Hills. Cryshawn Lee earned every inch of this 10-yard pickup into the end zone, and Lee wasn't even close to done. How about this? On the punt return at the 50-yard line, no one's going to stop him here. 50-yard return. He added a 70-yard touchdown right before the half as well. Corner Canyon rolling over Copper Hills 49-14. All right, let's head north now. Region 1, Farmington at Weber. First quarter here, Farmington out to a fast start. Travis Hoops takes the screen pass in. It's a 14-0 lead. Now in the second, Travis Hoops, strong running, leads to a touchdown. Farmington led by 21 at the half. Third quarter, Weber trailing by 27. They start a rally. Dyson Parker emerges from this pile. 20-yard touchdown run. Now in the fourth, Crew Ketchikarni. Over the middle to Ty Hellman. He'll do the rest. The score has now been cut to 6. But that's as close as Weber could do. They ran out of gas. Farmington pulls away 41-28. Syracuse and Fremont. Syracuse jumping out in front early. Ledger White to Burke Roundtree over the shoulder. Nice catch. 7-0 lead there. Second quarter, same score. Manasseh Tuatagaloa to the end zone. Perfect pass to Slade Parker, who hopes you know who you are, hopes you enjoyed that. Tuatagaloa threw for 2 more touchdowns and powered his way in on this 15-yard score. Fremont wins their 6th straight game, 28-18. Going into the weekend, there were just 5 schools across all 6 classifications that were still unbeaten. The Roy Royals were one of those 5 schools, the top-ranked team in Class 5A. Roy taking on Viewmont last week. The Royals had a 102-yard pick six. You might remember, could have happened 2 weeks in a row. Down 14-0. Kahekili Eleneke makes the pick at the goal line, reverses field, and how about it again? He's gone, this time 99 yards. Come on. Couldn't get 1 more yard. Just kidding. It was a sweet play. He returned it for the score, and that sparked a scoring explosion for the Royals. Robert Young able to bring the ball in for the 33-yard touchdown. He had 4 touchdowns in the game. Roy scored 28 straight points, capped off by this run. Maybe a play of the week here. Definitely a Game Night 5 nominee. Logan Sella making tacklers miss. Then he reverses field, comes all the way back the other way, ends up being an 86-yard score. Roy still undefeated with the 42-28 win. They'll be hosting Bountiful next week. Northridge was visiting Woods Cross. The Knights finding the end zone first. Trey Nye, the screen pass to Braxton Featherstone. 7-yard touchdown. The Wildcats would go on to win this game, though, 12-10. Region 11, Mountain Crest at Logan. Final minute here, Mustangs up 5 and punting. Watch this snap, though. Over the punter's head, that's bad business. Grizzlies have a chance to win this. Final play of the game. Easton Favero to Nate McAllister. Oh my goodness, what a tackle. They held him 1 yard short. Titans fans can relate. Jake Constantino with the game-saving tackle. They're 4-1 in region play. The most incredible 90 seconds you can watch on a Saturday night is on the way. The Game Night Live highlight reel's next.
What's up? This is the Wolfpack. You're watching Game Night Live.
Game Night Live will be visiting the Wolfpack next week. You know, we're getting closer and closer to the state football playoffs, and the excitement is at a season high. Don't believe me? Maybe the Game Night Live highlight reel will convince you. Week 9 of the high school football season takes Game Night Live to Riverton. The Silver Wolves will be hosting Mountain Ridge in a border war contest. It's our Game Night Live Game of the Week. JJ and Sly will bring it to you live on the KSL Sports app, the KSL TV app, or KSLSports.com. Hey, join us tomorrow night at 10:45. Locals in the NFL and lots of football then. See ya.